you have to cut that bird's mouth so that it planes out with the rest of the rafters on the top. We try to take the wood out of the wall and put in insulation. That changes depending on how you apply the stress in relation to the grain direction.
Hello, bachelors. Welcome again to another beautiful stream, beautiful update. We've got some crazy things going on today, guys. I went up a ladder, had a good time, held on nice and tight. And I have to say, going back to tower climbing is less scary than like doing it the first time. I don't know why. There's definitely like a look down to the ground like, man, that wouldn't feel good kind of a feeling. But also you're only 200 to 250 feet off the ground. And that, like, for perspective, just feels different than 1,200 feet off the ground. Like, you're probably dead both ways, but I mean, it's better. So it has been a good day. We got some stuff started. A few things were delayed out of our control. Basically, wanted making sure some things were in place before we start ripping stuff apart. But we'll get right to it, guys, and we'll have some cool video for you at the end of this thing. I wore my helmet camera today. Got some footage. So I'll throw something together for you guys to see what it's like. But we got Jenna Nelson in the chat. Hello, Jenna Nelson. How's it going? Hello, and we have Centurion 54X in the chat. Hello, 54 Cent, my guy. How are things hanging? Hashtag clean. How was everyone's weekend? Man, it was good. Productive. Very productive. I've been driving all weekend, but I've also been working very hard on throwing together a just unbelievably great opportunity for all of you wonderful people in my Bungalows for Bachelors community. That's what I'm throwing together, man. So you keep an ear out because I'm gonna let you know, and once you know, you know. You know. Looks like Centurion and both Centurion and Jenna both want to win $400 today. That's why they're here, and that's why they're typing the hashtag word of the day, which you guys can find in my Telegram community. Join at t.me/BFB success. And if you're on any of the other streaming platforms, come on over to the YouTube one, type the hashtag word of the day in the chat. And then I will put your name on this thing and you have a chance to win $400, folks. You can get a $400 gift card to a hardware store of your choosing, and you could buy whatever the heck you want. I'm not going to ask you what you buy, but hey, if you want to end up sharing what you buy, because like we're all here, we're all excited about tools and construction and like opportunities to do stuff here at Bungalows for Bachelors. So I'm sure that people would love to like see what this valuable $400 went towards if somebody wanted to share it. Glad to see you're alive. Yes, indeed, I am alive. It's a pretty safe job, all things considered. I am pretty sure, not gonna lie, guys, I'm pretty sure that residential construction is both more difficult and more dangerous than tower work. And I say that because you're working with way more power tools, way more blades, way more things that can cut you, way more things that you're going to pick up, much more heavy stuff. You're going to throw stuff around. In tower work, all the stuff you're working with is either decently light or it's so heavy that you're picking up with heavy equipment or you're picking it up with rigging. So there's really not a lot. I would say the most difficult like strength thing is that you're throwing on a harness and you're carrying water and tools and beaners, like carabiners, steel carabiners, and bags, and you're just carrying a bunch of stuff up the tower with you. And so you're loaded down with some extra weight. And so it's a little bit more of a workout. But like today, for example, we only climbed 20-foot sections at a time because we were doing this task on the pipe, on the line as we were going up. So you climb 20 feet, stop and do your task thing. And when you stop and do your task thing, you are basically just like sitting in a chair. Like you have a positioner belt with a seat and you're just sitting in it. and you have a safety hooked on. So like you're double safe and like it's totally good. It's a great experience. But I was reminded today, guys, when you are when you hook off your positioner, it's just a big hook. When you hook it off onto something that's like a round rod or something that's like long and you're sitting in it, if you lean over to the side and you start to like put an angle on your positioner, what can happen is if you go far enough, eventually the hook's going to want to slide down the bar to like line up better with where you're sitting. And basically what that feels like is it feels like you're falling for just a very brief moment. And it spooks you and it makes a loud noise. And, you know, so I got reminded today that that happens. So I will do that not again because that's not the kind of stress that I need in my life. But hey, it was kind of neat experience. So, oh man, oh man. So where are we at, guys? We got this tower thing. We're gonna knock it out. Supposedly it was gonna happen in 3 days, but now it's probably gonna happen in 4 days again. We'll see. But the ADU, guys, is gonna be inspected for electrical work tomorrow. And it's already been fixed and prepared for the electrical inspection, fixed all the like 6 things we had to fix, and we should pass just fine. And we are making the installation order as we speak. And there's going to be about $3,000 of insulation, fiberglass insulation, delivered to the project, and it will start to get installed while I'm still here doing towers, because there's a fantastic man called the Bitcoin Boomer. You might find him in our Telegram community. He is hard at work on that ADU because he also loves construction and he loves working hard. So he is going to be taking care of that for us, and potentially by the time I get back, it might be fully insulated. And if we get that insulation inspected, like that's the last thing you get inspected before you put sheetrock on. If we get that inspected and it passes, which it should because you put the insulation in the walls, it's not that complicated, then we'll cover it all up with some drywall and we'll turn this little old nasty garage thing into this beautiful little apartment space that somebody can live in, that the owner can use as cash flow. Like, guys, this is inspiration for sure, at least for me, that like, wow, I think the total budget for this is somewhere in $40,000 to $50,000 in materials. And she converted a 24-foot by 24-foot empty garage building into a cash flowing building, separate residence in her backyard. It's got its own water meter, it's got its own sewer, it's got its own power, all of these things. And now she can make money from the same property she had before. And we added a little, like, we added a little chunk off the side for a bathroom and utility room. But like, guys, what could you do with the things you already have to increase your financial security, right? We got to decrease the liabilities in our homes. We got to increase the cash flow. We got to make more opportunities for ourselves. And who doesn't like building stuff? So I think it's going to be a great, great thing. And I think we should all build our own little, dare I say, bungalows, guys. So that's enough of that. We're going to spin this blade, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. We've got Centurion, we've got Jenna, and we've got Bungalows for Bachelors on the wheel today. Those are the people who have decided they want to win an extra 3 tickets. Let's see, Centurion T4X. All right. What's it going to be? Now, I've been trying to think about like some surprises and stuff, guys, for these last few spins. And because you're here and because you want to win some money, because you typed the hashtag word of the day in the chat. Look at that. Jenna Nelson did a hashtag clean. Type the hashtag word of the day in the chat if you want a chance to win. I'm removing my name. I'm removing Bungalows for Bachelors from this. So today, it is just Jenna Nelson versus Centurion 54X, guys. Your odds of winning today just went from 33.3% to 50%. Who's it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? I don't know, but we're about to spin this and find out. All right, let's share the screen and make this thing happen. All right, there it is. Just 2 names. What's it going to be? Who's gonna take the extra 3 tickets today? How's Centurion doing with his count? Let's see. Centurion is in a solid 5th place. He's got 5 tickets. So if he pulls through and gets a few extra rounds of tickets on this thing, he can get those double digits. He can have one of the few people in this competition who have double digit tickets. So let's see it. That's right. LOL, the 1v1 showdown. All righty, guys. We are going to spin this blade in 3, 2, 1. Centurion, oh my goodness, it's going to stop almost right in the middle. Not quite, but today's winner is Centurion 54X. My friend, you, sir, have just won 3 tickets to win $400. Look at that. Oh, look, how generous. I hope you win, Centurion. Look at that. Centurion has pulled through and has won an extra 3 tickets to win. I am proud of you, sir. Good choice coming on the call today because you are the winner of the next 3 tickets. I will make sure to update you guys in the Telegram, and I'm going to get right back to building the beautiful thing that I'm building for you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully on the BFB Hangout, where we chat for an hour and hang out from 7:30 Central to 8:30 Central. And if that works, come on in because we're going to be spinning the blade again in a private session, and that's going to be your chance to win some number of tickets, but you should hopefully come by and find out how many tickets you could win. Awesome. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. That is correct, good sir. I appreciate you guys coming by and spending your valuable time here today. Let's take us out with some beautiful music by the one and only Green Hustle.